Flash fam from all over the world, what is up? We are here in the Stream TV studios, and none of us are wearing pants. What's up, guys? We're the Flash After Show here at the Stream TV studios, and you guys are the biggest Flash fans all over the world, joining us each and every week after your favorite CW show to chat about what we just saw. Before we get started, just want to say welcome to everybody joining us from the Flash and Flash Facts group on Facebook. Thanks, Lance, for setting that up. And Arrow and Flash Fan Club. Thanks, Karen and the admins over there for setting that up. So, guys, you could chat with us all day long on Twitter and within the Facebook groups and get the conversation going, not only here, but at home also. So, let's say what's up to everybody here.
What up, guys? You all know, Jack here. Lovely to see you all. What a great episode. Sat next to me is the beautiful.
Hello, guys. I'm Lauren. I really wanted to turn, but you know it was.
We just can't do it.
We tried. I tried.
Wait, can we
You
go
want
on?
to make it really dramatic so that I could like turn around and then see you guys?
In case you ever noticed, we're really in love
got
with our
a
new
table!
desk.
And the reason we do have this table, guys, real quick, is because after we shoot this, right here in the Stream studio, which you guys should totally come and hang out for, is Kamikaze, Stan Lee's Kamikaze. John Schnepp will be here hosting this panel show about everything going on in the world of comics and much more. He directed and created the Death of the Superman Lives documentary. That's cool. And we got a special guest tonight, Phil Lamar, who, Devon will do the impression, who voices Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah. Whenever he says Hawk Girl's name, he goes, Shaira, every time. I love it.
So that guy, Phil Lamar, will be here, but you guys are here now, and this desk is really cool, so let's get into tonight's episode. Thanks, Devon, for that impression.
You're welcome, you know, I'm just...
That trust fall was pretty cool.
Yes, it was. And actually, I was thinking, why not do that all the time?
Right.
Hey, Barry, I'm over here at what's-the-name house, and it's on like the 5th floor. I really don't feel like walking home. Don't jump out the window. I'm jumping out the window. Don't jump. You're going to let me fall? You're going to let me fall?
What you going to do
I'm
about
going
it?
to jump out the window, and then just jump. He's going to catch you every time.
Yeah.
Right.
That's immediate teleportation
It would
right
be
there.
a good, trick to kind of like play on your friend if you did happen to have a superhero friend. It just, I don't think it would ever get old.
You just better hope he checks his phone. Just text him and be like,
Yo,
hey, I'm going to
you
jump out this
know.
window.
What would
Yeah,
you use
jump
your
in.
superhero friend for? What would be that first thing you'd use your superhero friend for?
It's actually a really
If it was a
good question.
speedster?
Oh, yeah.
If it was the
Speeds
Flash?
for- yeah, if you were friends with the Flash, what would you use him for?
Hello, I would never take a plane ever again. I would be everywhere all at once. It'd be awesome. Like East Coast, done. West Coast, done.
Well, it sounds like he owes, I was just going to call him Mr. Freeze.
Don't get punched in.
Leonard Snart. I was just going to, he does owe Leonard Snart like favors, it seems like, and they're building a friendship. How does he, interact with the Snart family? Because they trouble. Their whole family is trouble. But it seems like Leonard Snart is moving over to the good side.
I've said this from the beginning, I'm a huge fan of Wentworth Miller, so to see him as Leonard Snart is great. I think this episode was Wentworth Miller's almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
it was.
I loved Barry when he was playing the badass a little bit, when he had to play the villain for a little while. But this episode was Captain Cold's. And to see the way Wentworth has developed as Captain Cold is genius. I think he's got this character down to a T, and I think in the future, now that we've seen that side of him, and obviously like he said, like Barry said, I now know your secret, it's that you'll do anything to protect your sister. I think we're about to see a really nice arc with the sister, Leonard, and maybe, like you said, coming into the good side a
Does
little
he
bit.
have the potential to be a good guy? And will he?
You know, I think
is that
that
reality?
there is good and bad in everyone, and I think that if it behooves a bad guy to form an alliance with the good guys, I wouldn't put it past him.
I'm just going to put this out there. We're not going to forget that Captain Cold had a single hand in the rose in killing Bart Allen, who's the 4th Flash. So does he have a chance of being good? Hell no. And I don't trust you. Take that to the bank.
But in this Flash universe, has he done that yet or not? That
No, they're bringing in Wally, so Bart's going to be a couple years, but I
So
still
in all
don't
fairness,
trust him.
you can't hold him accountable for things he hasn't
Didn't really
done.
have
Oh
done
no!
yet.
Oh no! He's getting held accountable, and just random shout-outs at Griff Harry and at Superhero Feed. But yeah, no, I'm holding him accountable for everything he has ever done.
Well, he's also threatening to reveal Barry's secret, and Barry was like, yo.
Yeah, but they
I
ain't
don't
gonna do
care.
it. It's that tactic, you know. It's like, oh, I'm gonna reveal the big secret, but it's like, but are you? Because once you reveal that, you then have no leverage on me.
That's true.
And then Barry's the same.
But
It's like
should
we've
it-
got this deal going on.
But shouldn't he? Wouldn't that be cool? Do you guys want to see Barry reveal his identity and
No.
just always the Flash?
No.
Kinda
No.
like Tony
you
Stark?
can't. It would be a total
He's gonna
disaster
become a
zone.
celebrity. We know what
Yes.
society is like nowadays.
Yes.
It's a joke. So
No.
as soon as
No.
Barry
No.
reveals
It'd be
No.
great.
Stop it.
He wouldn't
Stop
be able
it.
to go anywhere. Forget
No.
about
He
going
doesn't
to the
have to
coffee
do his
shop.
job anymore. He could just be the Flash.
Yeah, but he likes doing his
He
job.
likes
No.
doing his job. Keeps him
He's
No.
flirting with the hot police
Patty
girl,
Spivot?
Patty.
First of all,
Well, they're hooking up.
we're gonna stop that right
They're
now,
hooking
and I just want to personally say, Shout out to at
Oh my
Muslimina
God.
Sweden and at More Thoy for hashtag West Allen.
Listen, you are messing up our conversation.
No,
flow
I'm not.
with all
No,
your
I'm not.
stuff.
He's not
Because-
actually. It's actually a much better way of doing
Yes,
it. I'm not going to lie.
because-
When it's his turn to talk, if he wants to use that 30 seconds to give a shout out,
Thank you,
go.
Jack. This
You
is
go.
why I love you, you tall, handsome,
I
rich
feel you.
Londoner, whatever you want to call yourself.
Can I try to
But
hat on?
Patty Spivot, no. Okay, you're cool for right now. It's all right. You're good to look
Yes.
at, but hashtag West
Okay,
Allen.
but I totally called her out because I was like, what is she doing writing her number down on a piece of paper? It's like 2015.
Please, if a guy came up to you in the bar, the club, and gave you his number on the paper, you'd be like,
thank you. Thank you.
No, I'd be like, I'm
gonna
gonna
go.
lose this. Can you just go ahead
no,
and
you'd be
transfer
like, oh my
it
god,
in my
that's
phone real
so
quick?
nostalgic.
No, I would not be
Exactly.
like
So
that.
now
Old school.
I think it's kind of cute. I like that. Write it on a napkin, write it on a piece of
Well,
paper.
if you guys are in
It's
high
cute.
school and you're watching, you guys like ever pass notes physically or straight
No.
texting? But sometimes
Yeah,
they take your
straight
phone in school, so maybe you guys
That's
pass
true.
notes.
That's true.
But then when if they take the notes? Oh, that's when you've got to eat the note real quickly. When the teacher's like, what's that note in your hand? Nothing, 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 gone. And that's it,
Another
last
relate-
resort. Sorry, go on.
How's your
Nothing?
stomach holding up after that? I hope
Yeah,
the
I was
relationship,
about to sell you
you know,
those.
the relationship is blossoming more is Garrick and Caitlin. And that's real. She got all done up for him.
Hey,
tonight.
Jay got a haircut though as well.
He's a
You
good
see
actor.
that? Got his
Wait,
ears
I love how
like
you guys mentioned that he was like, yeah, I gotta take a shower and shave, and you guys were like, shave what? There's
True.
like nothing,
Yeah, nothing.
on your
I
face.
said
Yeah,
maybe he
first.
was talking about his bodily hair.
manscaping
but-
a little bit, giving it trim for
He
Caitlin.
looks like he'd be a manscaper.
Can we just say that
He
one
does.
woman one woman, Caitlin, pretty much just prevented him from going back to his own world and gaining his superpowers.
That's
that
how
was his
powerful
choice.
you are,
Power?
lady.
His
That's a certain
choice
Air
power.
high five.
was to go back and back to his normal life and get his powers back.
Well, I don't think he said he was going to get his powers back when he went over. He
When
said,
he
how
goes-
would it be being
well,
normal?
No, I think he would automatically have his
would've
powers
Yeah,
when
he
he
would have
goes
gone
back.
back and got his. See now, we don't know if Zoom stripped his powers or if Zoom stripped him when he came through the portal.
Yeah.
So we're assuming that when he gets going,
he'll get him back.
when he goes back through the
Yeah.
portal, hopefully it will reverse and give his powers back. But the fact that he said no, I'm going to stay here and help you guys.
Well, she made a good
Earth 2 must be shit.
She made a good point to him is that he is like a brilliant scientist, so like you're very valuable here, and we have all these issues. You're here now, help us now, do what you're good at, and we're kind of hitting it off. Don't run away so quick.
So we got what now? Hashtag SnowJ. They got hashtag, what did they call Vibe?
Golden Vibe.
Golden Vibe?
Oh, they hook it
I'm not
up.
going to lie, that kind of sounds like a lady's pleasuring toy. Sorry for the children out there.
Golden
I
vibe.
just don't think that's the best hashtag name that we can use at the moment. We should definitely think of another.
Well, guys, if you got hashtag names or questions, be sure to hit us up right here on YouTube comments below if you're watching live, or on Twitter using the hashtag #TheFlashAS. Another woman of note this episode was Iris's mom. Now, Iris's mom, she
Mommy.
appeared out of nowhere, and I'm glad Joe at least revealed to us, you know, she was just battling with drugs back in the day, and Joe
By
made
the way,
a conscious
great acting display by Joe this episode. I
Jesse
thought.
L.
I
Martin.
felt
And
it.
Candice, they had
Felt
them
it.
tears going, because I saw you was teary-eyed and you had just...
I did.
Well,
was
it
like-
felt like a family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That really felt like a father-daughter conversation.
So was it the
Straight
right
up.
move for the father to lie to his daughter when she's young
My
and
personal-
say your mom is dead? What do you guys think?
My personal opinion, yes. Don't know about anybody else. I think what he did was right. You don't tell your daughter. I wouldn't want to tell my daughter personally that her mum was a bum. She was shooting up. She was on.
So
So you're
Oh.
saying she's dead and her mother doesn't
Yeah,
exist?
no. See, here's the thing. I feel that you don't reveal
What
something like
the-
that to a little kid when they can't absorb even what a drug addict means when they're 2, 3, 4 years old. But as soon as they're old enough to understand, I think that honesty is always the best
so
Well, he
policy.
did say he
Bring
couldn't
that
find
up.
the right time to
that
do
could
it.
have really
How do you
backfired.
bring that up? Oh, by the way,
Listen,
honey,
Jack,
your mum
there's
was a
never
drug addict.
hard things in life. There's never a good way to bring it up. You just have to do it. At the end of the day, that could have really backfired in Joe's face because as a 20-something-year-old woman, if I found out that my mother was alive and I thought she was dead my whole life, that would not have gone over.
Well, she took it rather well.
She really did.
And she's getting the facts, so it's like, okay, my mother was a drug addict, and she wasn't
Because
around.
at the
She
end of
did
the
try to
day-
kill herself, and I was there.
At the end of the day, it should have
Alright,
been her
maybe-
choice. She should have been able to have the choice. Do I want to get to know my mother even though she is this drug addict person, or do I choose to not know
But
her and just continue on my life?
We'll
Go on,
look
Devon.
back at season 1, and if we notice, they don't really give Iris too many choices on what she does and doesn't know. And
Of course.
I'm always going to be, hashtag West Allen for life. But they just going to keep her out of the loop regardless. There's always something she doesn't know.
Candice. Would Iris have been able to accomplish all the stuff she has accomplished with her life knowing that her mum was a drug addict? Like, if she'd have been told sooner.
Some
That's
people
all I'm
accomplish
asking.
all those things in spite of who their
point,
parents are.
Okay,
They're
but
able
what
to
my other
overcome
question is,
that and use that.
if your mum, if you then got told that your mother left you when you was a child, she never wanted to deal with you, she abandoned you, she was a drug addict, she couldn't look after you, and then you get to the age of like 17, 18 and you find out, do you then waste your life? She would have then come to the choice of where it would have been like, right, do I now discard everything in my life and follow trying to find my mum, trying to build this relationship with my mum? The fact that she didn't know let her carry on with her
but
life.
that's
It
my whole
wasn't a
point,
hindrance
is
on
that
her
it
life.
should have been her choice. It should have been her choice.
You guys, that was beautiful.
We're going
That
to
was
carry this
beautiful.
on later on.
That was beautiful. Some other cool stuff we
TBD.
saw this episode, besides the fall, the jump out the window. I was like, dang!
You got
was
it.
Cool. Cisco created new capabilities of the suit. We saw it melted. Was that really necessary?
Okay, now,
Because I
now
know-
this is
I know
where
it was not.
it hit me in my flash heart. It hit me. I got a regular heart and I got a flash heart.
Yep.
It hit me in my flash heart
see that.
because I was like, what he usually does when they freeze him, he's just like, oh, you got me. I'm just playing, and vibrates out of it. But like we know he's learned the vibration ability. Speaking of that, and this is just a random side note, okay? And the person that brought it to my attention was @_lightup. He said, why don't they just go ask Gideon? We can't forget that the room with the future computer is still there.
That's a good point.
true.
What happened to the room?
That's
They're
true.
wondering where everything is. It's like, why not just go
That's
ask
such a
Gideon?
Especially
point.
the fact that it's Barry's.
Yes.
It's
That's
Barry's.
such a
And
good point.
I knew he said that, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie,
That's
you left me
totally
speechless for a couple seconds, and then I started talking and vomited out my mouth. But I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Did it like disappear after Harrison died? Which
No.
Harrison, is he
Wait, no,
dead?
but it
Well,
was not
Harrison,
by-
while you bring it up, Harrison Wells has returned and
Yeah.
he's about to wreak havoc. What's the deal? Is he a bad guy? Is it a really Harrison Wells?
No.
Is it Eobard Thawne? Or is it the exact same Harrison Wells that we thought died on that bridge that day, that his body stayed in his own and then went to Earth 2?
Okay, so I just gotta let this out my system. Remember they said, on Earth 2, you're a different person than who you are here. But for him, he's the same person in Earth 1 that he is too, the technological
We're thinking.
advancement guy. The main guy, beautiful face. But the main guy who's like, oh, our tech father, you know what I'm saying? The genius of our time, Harrison Wells. He's that in Earth 1 and he's that in Earth 2. There's something fishy going on. And like I said, never trust the man
Well,
in
as
the
if
wheelchair.
that's not enough, the fact that there's ominous music playing every single time he comes on, he's always looking at you like this.
Well,
You just
also,
can't-
when he went back to Earth 2, it doesn't necessarily mean he went back to Earth 2 at the exact same time. So he could have done everything he's done in Earth 1, gone to Earth 2 10 years in the past, redone
Come back.
everything again, so he kind of built up his life again. He's working hard to
Yeah.
not take over the world. Like,
What?
what's his end game?
I don't know.
Really?
Guy's got a lot of worlds to cover, right?
He does.
does.
But while we're on his note, someone, and I'll look up who the fan theory was, because it was a good one. What he said was, what if Zoom is Barry Allen, Earth 2? Because it's the opposite.
I heard that.
Oh, snap. I was
heard
like,
that.
jaw drop.
And the thing is, the thing that made me think like you could possibly be right is because at one point in time in the comic, Barry becomes Black Flash. And currently, I kind of believe that Zoom is Black Flash. They're just using the name Zoom because Black Flash is like the Grim Reaper of speedsters, you know? And this one is trying to kill them all, but they say he's trying to do it to be the fastest.
He wants to be the best.
But it's like,
And someone posted some fan art today I saw on the web where like Eddie was in the blue costume. So who knows? Guys, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we got fan art, we got GIFs and GIFs and lifts and everything like that. And your Twitter questions, so don't forget to get it in right now on the YouTube comments live or use the hashtag #TheFlashAS, and we'll see you guys in a quick sec. Spinning around.
Just in case you missed it live.
in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live, this is for you.
I love it. That was freaking
Oh
loud.
my god.
I didn't see any of this coming. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah?
I was like,
How did you get here? No.
kill him, kill him, definitely kill him. We're cool.
Shade. Shade left and right, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, let's put your 2 cents in.
Rubbed me the wrong way and the right way.
But you were like, well, we want to know what's gonna happen. That was cute.
We just want to say we love you all. Thank you so much for your support. You are all seriously the best in the world. and we
Another
appreciate
beautiful
you so
summer
much.
at the stream.tv, y'all.
Here we go, guys.
Thank you for being here. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Now, if you're just joining us or YouTube froze for a second, Lauren is here to accentuate why we have this desk. Basically, a little later on in this actual live studio, John Schnepp, the director and creator of Death Superman Lives, will be hosting Kamikaze, which is a beautiful comic brand that runs all year round by Stan Lee. He'll be right here talking about comics and all things that and much, much more with a special guest, Phil LaMarr. And if you also missed it, Devon did his Green Lantern impression of Phil LaMarr's voiceover of doing Green Lantern. Devon, break it off one time.
One more time.
Shaira.
All I'm saying is that none of you guys are as comfy as I am right now.
Yeah.
Or as uncomfortable as we are back here.
Thank you, Dylan.
So you guys
Glad
have
one of
been
us said it.
You guys and this desk is awesome. Let us know if you guys want us to keep the desk right now using the comments below or on Twitter. It's pretty cool.
I
and
like
we
it.
could do this.
There's
And a
that
couple
too.
of quick shout outs at KF Wally Travis and at the Arkham Titan. We got to give the UK some love.
We've got to give the UK some love. And LJ Woods 92, we missed you last week. We got you this week, buddy. That was why we had Lauren on the table for it. I'm just
Okay, let's go to the fan questions. Here we go.
Oh, hey!
It worked that
At the
time.
Flash AS, Devon D. Stewart, what if sometime this season we get Blue Flash? Then you could explain to everyone who that is. We'd love to see him. So is Blue Flash the same as the Black Flash? Or
Nah.
who's Blue Flash?
The
And we
thing
saw
is-
Martin Stein being blue, which is really hot flames for any science people out there.
The thing is, it's not really. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. Blue Flash. I know there was the rival had a different color like electricity, but Professor Zoom was red. Regular Zoom was red. Inertia was green.
Do we really want it? Do we really want the Blue Flash? Personally, no.
Well, it's
I'm
gonna be a
good
long
with
show.
this Flash right now. I'm good with Jay Garrick right now. I'm good to keep a hold on the speedsters until our next one is going to be Wally. I think that should
So
be
you
our next
expect
speedster.
to see Wally this
I-
season? Yeah, I think so. I think he's.
I
gonna-
would like to see. I would
Not
like to
till the
see him
end,
this
anything.
season.
Well, Keenan
We may
Lonsdale
see-
will be
that's what
playing
I'm saying.
Wally West this year, and someone had a
That's what we
great
know.
point online as well that he's not Iris's nephew. He is the Earth 2 Iris. So it's like maybe
Oh, really?
a mom,
Yeah,
it's the
something like that.
mom
yeah,
who
it's a
stayed
good
around
idea.
with a son, and that became Wally West.
Speaking
I'm
of
feeling
that,
that.
at WriterGirl47 had said,
Wait.
what if Mama West is a distraction from Earth 2?
I said
so
that
maybe
last week,
real
everyone said
mom
no.
did die, and then we got Earth 2.
Didn't Jay say he's the Flash in Earth 2 though? Jay said he is the
Yeah.
Flash in Earth 2.
Yeah, he
so
is
that
the
doesn't
Flash.
mean Wally is. He said he did. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
there's
not going to
also
say he
there's
said he's the
also
only
multiple
one.
Earths.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Wally West could be from a different Earth, not
Totally.
not
because
the
we got
Wally West.
52
So same time
singularity.
Exactly.
And let's go to our next question from Richard Carey. What's up? You still owe me a photo. Playing 3076. I have a question for the Flash AS team. Do you think we will meet Barry's mom from one of the other Earths? So maybe a little appearance. Do you think we will?
But
And what
it
do you
won't
think
be
that would
Barry.
be like?
I think it would be awesome. I think that, the whole entire first season was all built up on Barry's mom dying. We saw all these different alternative timelines that happened, if he's going to save her, if he's not. And I think that that would be awesome. And he deserves it since he made the right choice. So it would be really cool to have her come back.
I'm just going to say, I'm going to start crying immediately.
Yeah.
Tears.
As soon as she don't even have to, she could just be walking by in the background.
Waterfall.
David
Immediately.
Jones, Movie Lover 95. What's up, man? David gets it in, man. So you guys tweet us, we'll use you. David's been on the show a lot. Do you think
yeah.
Jay Garrick will get his speed back? Now, we assume he does, so how will he get his speed back?
I think he's going to get it back because remember he threw the lightning? I think he's going to master that and be able to transfer the speed force like he does because that's your boy. Shout out
Sweet.
to @SH Bulletin, okay?
And if you guys missed it, okay, and we're also going to do a count of how many shout-outs Devon can get in one episode. If you
Yes.
guys missed it at the beginning, we want to give a big shout-out to the Flash Facts group on Facebook and Lance
Try
for
saying
setting
that
that
3
up.
times fast.
And also Flash and Arrow and Flash fan club as well on Facebook. And what's up, Karen? Thank you guys for helping out this weekend. Guys, go join those Facebook fan groups to chat while we're not here, but we're always here. And so are you, so thank you for being here. Let's get to some fan art.
On the Twitterverse.
Alan Godson. Let's check this one out from the Twitter board. Now that
Oh,
is,
we got
is
him
that
that
Zoom
last
or
week.
is that Blue Flash? That-
Well, he said that's Zoom. But see, that's what I feel
But
like the
still.
CW version of the Black Flash would look like.
Right.
Yes.
You think so?
Good job,
Even though
Al.
he has red
well,
and he has
we
like a
thought
skull.
the
and,
CW, like we expected the Flash to be red, and we made him scarlet. So I feel like they're going to make the
But
Black
remember,
Flash grey.
He becomes more red in the future, so it's evolving to that.
So they're going to start him as grey and make him
Now
darker.
here's a retweet.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Don't get
Yeah.
on Devon's bad side, because when someone says the Flash is lame, and Devon is like, "I'll kill you, bitch."
Oh, that's the face. I'm gonna give you the face right now.
Come back on the box.
Say something bad about the Flash.
Yo,
You
the
gonna
Flash
get
sucks.
you see that face? You're gonna get that face. You don't want that face. I'm thinking bad thoughts right now.
Nice, great job.
You're
Great
going
How
to
do
get
you not blink
nightmares.
for that long? That's like an
Nightmares.
amazing amount of time to keep your eyes open.
Well, because when you have the Speed Force, it keeps the wind from getting in your
Oh.
eyes.
And
Yeah.
thank you, Ryder Girl, for sending this one in. This one was a personal favorite of mine and Devon's. When you realize that they, meaning me and Devon, are them, Virgil and what is Gear's name?
That's a good. I call him Gear. I've always called him Gear.
It's we know him.
Yeah, I just know him as
Oh,
Gear.
damn, what's Gear's first name? Damn, okay.
Go,
sorry.
tweet me.
And finally, Tony Faruk _. Devon as Jay Garrick.
Oh, that's
Devon's-
such a great
You know what? Thank
photo.
you guys for watching and making Devon's Flash dreams come true. It takes a team effort to do that. And you are the best team around, and so are these guys right here. And we're going to be here each and every week. So thank you guys for joining us once again on the Flash After Show here at the Stream.TV studios. We couldn't do it without you. Jack wants to say something.
I have one more thing to say. I know this has nothing to do with the Flash, but to all my English and Arsenal fans out there, Arsenal beat Bayern Munich 2-0 today. That is my pride, my joy, and my love. So I wanted to share that with you all today.
All right,
Thank
check
you.
out the blog from the Stream.TV, the Facebook fan groups, and don't forget to obviously watch The Flash and join us each and every week right here. And let us know if you want to see this desk come back. Consensus from the team here. Do we like the desk?
I like the desk.
I mean, he keeps banging on this part, but besides that, I really like the
And
desk.
let's all spin as we're out.
I need to perfect
Bye.
my spin.
I can't
See
do
you
it.
next
I've got no
week.
space
See you
to
next
I'm
spin.
too close. I'm too
We
close
can't.
to the
I'm
situation.
Want
banging
more
knees.
from the Flash After Show? Hit that button and subscribe to the Stream.TV.